How do you feel about fan fictions being published into its own original work?
Queen, you always ask the right question.
Thank you.
This is just what I wanted to talk about. So I had a conversation with my sister the other day.
Okay.
Shout out.
Shout out.
She won't watch this. So
You never know.
Yeah, una nunca sabe. One never knows.
Exactly.
And we were talking about this specifically.
This story?
No, just the idea of fan fiction turning into books. And she had said something that I agreed with. Like, I had never been able to vocalize why it sometimes bothers me, but sometimes doesn't. It's because a lot of fan fictions, the reason why they can pick up their story from where they are is because they don't need to develop lore.
Yes.
Like, they already have characters that are loved. So there's no need to make you like the characters.
There's no need to really develop the characters. Unless it's an AU.
Yes.
An alternative universe fan fiction.
But even then, there are aspects to the characters that will be there.
Yeah, like traits or
But I know what you
personalities.
mean. Like, there is more world building that has to go behind it. But I feel like because of that, a lot of fan fiction writers lack, like, good lore building. And it just feels sometimes too dense or lacking.
Yeah, and I feel like it sucks because you and we both love fan fiction. And I don't ever want fan fiction to go away or anything like that. But seeing people print out fan fiction and then binding it and then selling it. Like, I don't know if you've seen how many people have done that for Manacled, because now it's harder to find online. I can find it. But I don't think that's right.
No, not at all. I feel like if you love a fan fiction and you yourself bind it for yourself.
Yes. Or even for a friend, but you're not selling it.
Yes. If you're not profiting, I think that's fine, because the intention of fan fiction is to just put a story out there because you love this thing so much, you just want to make more of it.
Yeah.
And for free. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so we love fan fiction.
Yeah. I get, and there's a lot of history behind, like, the idea of creating more to a world.
Are you thinking about Anne Rice?
Yeah. I don't want to say. I'm scared.
She's not gonna get us, girl.
Well, she's resting in paradise.
She's resting in paradise.
No, she's resting now, Queen.
I know.
But just her whole thing with not
attacking fan fiction writers and sending
because the fan
cease and
came
desist.
up to her and was like, "Hey, I wrote this thing because I really like your characters," and and her just being like, "No."
Well, I also think there's something to be said about, you can write fan fiction, read fan fiction all you want, but then there's another side to it when you try to give it to the actors.
Yeah.
Give it to the author.
Yes.
People that are involved in it somehow.
I agree with that 100%.
Because, like, even, like, people who make fan fiction about, like, real people, and they try to give it to them, that's weird. Insane to me.
That's weird.
I know that's happened a lot in K-pop world.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, aren't you embarrassed? I'd be so embarrassed.
Oh, my gosh. I used to know someone who would write fan fiction for this one group, a band group. And she specifically made sure to block all of them on social media.
As she should.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, if you're doing something like fan fiction or fan art, as long as you are not hurting anyone, I don't think there's harm in it. It's just when you get, it's like very parasocial sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And I also kind of feel like it must be weird. Let's just say Harry Styles, for an example. If he were to see this fan fiction and see how he's perceived by the masses, I feel like I would lose my mind.
That's how I felt. Because wasn't there an interview, I might be going crazy, with Anna Todd, where she was like, they asked her if she ever wanted to meet Harry Styles. Right? I don't remember what her response was. But if I was Anna Todd, hell no. Hell no. I don't want to want him to know what I was writing at 16.
I know.
That's crazy.
The fantasies I had.
And the fact that Harry Styles is out there, Harry, I can't say it in an accent. He's out there and Harden just exists on TV and he can just look him up whenever. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How would you feel if you knew you were the center of those fan fictions that were like, oh my God, I
always
bought someone's daughter.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the third of the love, like the love triangle. I'm the peak.
You're the peak.
I'm the one that's tearing them apart all the time.
Damn, you don't know the freaking Harry Styles fan fictions were so fucking crazy. I had a friend in high school who he had his awakening with Harry Styles fan fiction.
Yeah.
And what I thought was funny about all of the ones he would send me was they were always the ones that were the worst ones. I'm sorry. It's like so cringe with the singing during a concert. Stop!
Oh, dude, yeah.
Row F, section 17, C. Stand up! Like, it's so crazy.
And it's like they can't see you.
Yeah,
so many of them
can.
have said that the lights are too bright and they can't actually see past like the first row, maybe.
Then what I feel is not real.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Queen.
When they point me out and I point at me and then
they're like backstage.
Him is just all like, well, what am I looking at?
I don't know, especially if you like have to wear glasses or contacts and they just don't wear any.
I just think that's so funny to me. And like in the perfect world where all of the fans are like, yes, that's so cute. It's like, oh, that girl would be gone.
Yeah.
Consumed.
Oh yeah, because of the fans? Crazy.
But we are going to
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
So the answer to the question is that you're okay with fan fiction being traditionally published. Think about it. 50 Shades of Grey. After. Idea of You. There's so many. Okay.
You know, every single one of those I dislike, but I enjoyed because we enjoyed it together.
We had some giggles. We had some
giggles.
And Dramini, which is Draco and Hermione, are very, very popular right now.
Yes.
Currently. Because of Book Talk. And so apparently there's even more books that came out that were originally a fan fiction for them. Remember Rose in Chains? By Julie Soto. I wanted to read that one. Apparently it's yeah, apparently.
Damn.
We haven't read it, but I didn't know that it was a fan fiction for them.
I didn't know that either. I'm okay with the idea of fan fiction becoming traditional, but I just feel like
there's like a gray.
There are some authors who will make it and some authors who won't. It doesn't mean they're not good writers. It's just that sometimes building a world is hard. Building it from scratch. And
you know what? She's not the first who has done a Harry Potter fan fiction. Cassandra Clare.
Was that
Immortal Instruments?
Huh. I didn't know that. I think it is.
Wasn't it the word that shall not be said?
Oh, you mean
in? I don't know if I'm mistaking that.
What?
Wasn't she the one that liked to do the
she was
siblings?
Yeah, she was. Spoiler, but also call her out. Yes, it's not great. I think it's her. That's crazy.
I need to do some research before I say that.
So, I'm ready. I'm ready. We're going to have such a long conversation. I feel like we might go on tangents, and I'm so excited.
No, I think it'll be short.
Oh, okay. It's fine. I didn't want to talk about this
real
much.
quick.
Anyway, okay. So, Yajaira.
Cheli.
Do you think talking about a Draco Hermione fan fiction that is currently blowing up on TikTok and is the center of a lot of heated conversations?
A lot of debates.
Do you think talking about that, our book of the month, can fix your life?
Yes, I do.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
And today we are going to be talking about Alchemised by SenLinYu.
This is our December book of the month for our book clubs. You can find us under the Book Fix Pod in Fable and on Goodreads.
Can I say?
Yes.
I was a little nervous for us to talk about this.
Oh, dude, I'm sweating.
We talked, I think, a few months back, and we had said we were curious if we should even talk about this book.
Yes, because of she who shall not be named.
Voldemort. So, yes. But I just want to make it clear. Still hate her.
Yes, with a burning passion.
I
there's a lot of discourse surrounding this book, this fan fiction turned into a book, because people think that by talking about this book, you are still kind of inadvertently
supporting
the
Why are we not saying her name? I think we should say it.
JKR?
JKR.
Because I feel like she's too rich, dude. She might just show up around here.
She's not. Okay. Here's my thing about JK Rowling. I'm sorry, clutching your pearls.
I'm clutching my pearls.
The thing about her is that she made a beautiful story. She made a good book. Doesn't mean she's a great person.
Yes.
And everything about her, I think she like progressively just started opening up too much and would just get worse and worse and worse. And what people don't know is like, how do I say this? People aren't seeing, well, a lot of people are, but the fans who still follow her aren't seeing like the money mooching aspects of like the shit she keeps creating. And the fact that Tom Felton had that whole conversation and they asked him on an interview like, well, how do you feel about they said, how do you feel about her scandal?
Yeah.
And the fact that her, who's been so against like human rights, to call that a scandal, and then just leave it at that, and him being like, oh, well, she let me experience this Harry Potter world, so I'm fine with it. And it's like, that's crazy. That's the most Draco thing you've ever done.
Wait, hold on. But then also Emma Watson came out in an interview and said that she feels, what was it? She said like she almost feels like she can't give her too much hate.
Yeah.
Because her career started through this story. And then JKR came out and said, you wrote me a letter one time about you. What was it? I need to look. Let me look.
Go ahead. Let
me look. You
drag JKR.
You go on.
I just feel like it sucks because, okay, this is, it's so hard. So I have a library that people can grab from. And in this library, I have the entire Harry Potter series that I thrifted, by the way, because I'm not adding more money into her pocket. Are you kidding me? So I was talking about it with my coworker. Like, do you think it's bad if I don't like her, but I'm over here like promoting her book in my library?
Many people say yes.
But it sucks. I don't know. There's a lot of good books out there.
I think even in the last conversation that we've had about her, which I don't remember when we talked about her, but somebody commented, like, I think it's best if we just leave her in the past.
I get that. I 1000% get that. And don't get me wrong. You will never see me buying another Harry Potter book. I feel like I don't want to support someone who is so openly just full of hate. But at the same time, this book was a lot of people's gateway to reading and gateway to like being creative, and like there was so much good that came out of it. And I don't think this will ever happen, but I really wish there was a way for it to grow without her. You know what I mean? Like it sucks that she's the one who created it.
I just don't see it happening because now the HBO Max show, I don't know if it's done yet, but it's going to be coming out.
And then Tom Felton is currently playing Draco on the Broadway one of The Lost Child, I think it was called. Which also, you'll never find me reading. I finished the 7 books.
I'm done.
I've
never read them.
Oh
this is why I think that our perspectives are going to be really interesting. Talking about this book, I can't wait.
Tell me everything.
First, hold on.
Okay.
Back to what I had said. I wanted to look up Emma Watson and J.K. Rowling's relationship because J.K. Rowling is very anti-trans people and very homophobic and whatever. She very much reminds me of Andrew Tate, but like in woman form.
That's so funny.
Did you ever see her picture with her cigar?
No.
Where she's smoking a cigar and everyone was like, oh my God, Andrew Tate.
That's so funny.
So it says Watson has expressed that she can still treasure her positive experiences with Rowling and the opportunity she was giving despite their differences. She stated her main frustration is that a direct in-person conversation has never been possible and she remains open to one. And then in JKR's perspective, she feels the actors are acting as spokespeople for the world she created and she disagrees with their views, particularly regarding what she sees as an erosion of women's hard-won rights. She has suggested Watson's recent comments may be a new tactic due to decreasing popularity for outright condemnation.
Oh my God, J.K. Rowling's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I don't know. It's such a shitty situation. Mm-hmm. But no matter what, J.K. Rowling still fucking sucks.
I know. Seriously.
That being said,
Queen.
How much Harry Potter lore do you have in your head?
Not enough at all. Actually, not a lot.
Not a lot?
I thought that I knew a good amount that I could just,
through osmosis, you absorbed it.
Obviously, starting this book, I knew that Luke was Harry.
Oh, nice.
I just
nice
knew.
Queen.
I was like, check one, done.
I'm already done with basically half the book right now. People said this was gonna be hard.
But other than that, I was like, who the heck is everybody else? I'm so confused.
So when I was
but I don't like that she ended up with Ron.
Okay, neither did J.K. Rowling.
Don't tell me that.
Never mind.
Never mind. Because I had only seen the first one.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, she doesn't end up with Harry? No.
I get it. When I was 14,
yes,
I had to read. You remember the silent reading book times that you would have in class? I had to read something, and I kept rereading, or not rereading, because I was given higher books to read, but I didn't like the higher books I had to read because the English was old English, and I was like, I don't like any of these books.
Yeah.
So I remember my librarian was offering me books, and then she told me how have you never read Harry Potter? And I'm just like, I don't know, it looks long. She's like, you should give it a try. And from
it changed her world.
From 14 to I want to say maybe 16, I read those books and reread them and reread them, and I don't know how many times I read it, but it was so much. And then when I turned around 16, it was even a little before then, but I remember after I finished rereading multiple times, I rewatched those movies all the time. Specifically, the 7th movie, I would go home and put that movie on, part 1, and then when it would finish, I'd put in part 2, and then it would finish, and I'd put part 1 again. I was so into Harry Potter.
Oh my God, me with Lord of the Rings.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So to me, it's such a big part of my childhood, so it's hard to dismiss it so quickly.
Yeah.
You know? I was so deep in it, dude.
It sounds like you still are.
I have
clawing your way.
I don't know.
Did this ignite your love again?
No, I won't go back. But my family rewatches the movies a lot because it's kind of I don't know.
Time of the season.
Is that wrong to say? No. It's because it's
you're not giving her money. You're just watching it with your family. Yeah. You already own the movies
on a ripped VHS tape. No, it's just it's kind of hard to let something go like that. We watch it often. Yeah. If a holiday comes up, there's always just man, we're all here. Let's watch Harry Potter. That's usually what happens.
I had a friend once who really wanted me to watch those movies. She was obsessed with Harry Potter. I don't think she watches, and so we tried watching it. I just couldn't. My brain just couldn't.
It was so funny because my cousin was that friend. She was the one who was really obsessed with Harry Potter, and she tried getting her friends to watch it. And I just thought it was really funny because it didn't work out, and she came home and she's like, they'll never get me. They're never gonna get me.
That's her what's
villain origin story.
No, that's her line. It's like, if you don't like that, we can't be friends.
We can't be friends.
All right, Cheli, enough yapping. You
Sorry.
are going to give a minute summary of what this book is about in case the listeners don't know, without any major spoilers, okay? Because after this summary, we are going to spoil this book. Ready?
Yes.
And go.
So in the world of Paladia, I believe it was called, there is the aftermath of a big war. Moreau and the Undying have won the war and have taken the rebellion into like imprisonment and are basically taking over that area. And his right-hand man, Kane Farron, is also the one in charge of so many like murders. But throughout this, the story starts with our girl, Helena, who is interesting to the Undying because she, for some reason, has 8 months of her memory blocked. So they think that there's something important in there and they don't know why that would have to be blocked. I think. Is that good?
I thought it was 2 years.
It was like 14 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it was 2 years. No,
Yeah.
you're right. It was 2 years.
Okay, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it was longer than a couple months. Anyway, good job. That was good.
Okay.
So before we start,
Yeah.
I just want us to decide now.
Okay.
Are we gonna keep talking about the original form of it?
Harry Potter?
The fact that it was manacled first,
I don't really think we have to.
which you and I have never read manacled.
No, I don't think we have to. Honestly, we don't even have to talk about Harry Potter that much because this book, as hard as it was to grasp at the beginning, because it really just threw you in at the end of a war.
Yeah.
At the end of, or like the peak of the worst part of the war. It kind of picked itself up together after a while. At least that's how I felt. I don't know if you felt the same way.
It was harder for me. So this was a fan fiction. What if Voldemort had won?
Basically.
That's the best way that I could interpret it.
Yes. So
okay, so we don't have to talk about
Okay.
the origin, but we can bring it up at the end. If you
okay,
want.
that's fine.
Okay.
So Helena Marino?
Marino. Wasn't it Marino?
No, isn't it Marino?
No, because I remember thinking like, oh, she has a Spanish last
Marino?
name.
I don't know. I heard the audiobook, but I also heard it in 2 times speed. So
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Marino.
Helena.
Helena.
She wakes up from this stasis.
Yes.
And is greeted by dark, and I'm assuming she hasn't moved in like a long time.
It's been 14 months.
Yeah. So when she wakes up and she's taken out, she's immediately like in a very threatening situation where a lady's like, how long were you in there? Which is kind of crazy to me that you just woke up and someone's like, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so they are asking her, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they use the magic system in this is called resonance. They use resonance in order to scan her brain. And it's something that is controlled by like metals. And through this scan that she did with her resonance, she sees that someone has put barriers in her mind to block 8 months of her life.
Okay.
Was it 8 months or 2 years?
I thought it was 2 years.
Okay,
but
I'm gonna say 2 years. So to block 2 years of her life.
Okay.
And
Well, it's like a specific. It's like very specific though, because she does remember certain people
Yes.
during this time, but then there are like holes in her memory.
yes. And this person who is looking at Helena, she's like, this is like the most intricate thing I've ever seen. I need to come up with a name for this. Like, this is like amazing.
Yeah.
And so because of who she was, she used to work as a healer for the Eternal Flame, which was the rebellion that was going against Moreau at the time of the war before things fell.
Which Moreau was the big bad.
He was the big bad of the Undying.
Yes.
So she was really, it was seen as if like maybe the Eternal Flame wanted her to remember something at a specific time. And we can never be too safe porque una nunca sabe.
One never knows. Yeah. So they think that whatever is blocked is like precious, right?
Yes.
So they need to figure out how to unlock that memory.
Yes. So what do they call Farron? He has
The
a
High
title.
Reef.
The High Reef. They say that the High Reef is going to be in charge of trying to undo her mind.
Yeah. Unlock those memories.
Yeah. Well, how do you do that? Okay, our next session. It's like the ASMR, the mics.
Yeah. Oh, we should do that.
It's with the slime. Okay, I brought glue sticks this time.
So the magic in this world is alchemy.
Yes.
And so it's the Vivimancers.
The Vivimancers.
And then the necromancers.
Yes.
Which the Vivimancers could also do necromancy, but it's against their faith.
I think so. The way I thought it was that everyone's a Vivimancer. But you could become a necromancer.
Right. And so when the war was happening, do we have to say this in order? I kind of just want to explain.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so when the war was happening before she wakes up from stasis, Helena had said, what if we also do necromancy? Because that's the reason why Moreau was even winning in the first place, was because he was reanimating the people who would die and his army would just keep growing.
And I thought this whole idea was so interesting and kind of sad to see how quickly she was shunned and put down, only for it to later be revealed that
was like the plan.
That was the plan. And also this whole idea of like a prodigy and someone who can save everyone because the gods are on your side. That was all fake. And like the whole concept of where everything started with the Sunstone, that was due to necromancy. Like that's where it all started. And the fact that they made it seem like so holy, she became so cynical because she's like, everything's a lie then. We're over here believing that Luke can do anything. Luke can die at any time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So it's sad to see and by the way, these are her past thoughts. Like this is the stuff that was blocked off.
Yeah.
It's sad to see how much she knew and how much burden people threw on her. And then
she was like the only healer, right? Like it felt like she was the only one who had to patch everybody up.
Yes. Well, I feel like she was the only healer that was a Vivimancer. I think that's what it was.
Animancer.
Oh, you're right. Animancer.
Yes. Which was...
I don't remember what metal it was, but it's like a...
It was hard to keep up with the different... Yeah, so she was just like a special type of magic.
I thought it was so funny because... Sorry, little comparison. When you think about Harry Potter, it was only like one type of magic, but 4 houses. But when we started reading this book, I was like, it might be similar. It was like, no, there are 11 metal alloys, and there's this special one, and there's this, and I'm like, one girl, I didn't even know there was 11 metals. That's crazy.
Oh my god! How can I keep up with them?
How can I keep up? I thought it was just metal and
and gold.
Yeah, metal, gold. Nothing else. Oh wait! Oh my god! I do know that. It's like tin. Oh, I can be here all day. That's all. That's it.
Oh my god. Okay, so then let's go back to the way that it starts. Then, so what is the solution that you said? Oh, that they wanted.
They wanted Farron to undo her mind.
So she stays with Farron, which he was married. I was shocked.
To Aurelia?
Aurelia, yeah.
Yeah. He was married, and all that Helena remembered from him was this was the kid who I went to school with, and we were academic rivals. And he kind of sucked.
Yeah. So she's not his biggest fan.
No, and he is so cold. It explains, too, that Farron looks not human. And I mean, we can say it. He
looks dead in the eyes.
No, but he also lost his soul, right? Is he alive? Or is he just considered... There was a word for what he was. Because I know that Moreau, he did this thing when he like liked people. He's like, I'm gonna give you a little bit of my bones, so then a little bit of me is in you, and it makes them unable to die. They like heal.
They're
very
immortal.
quickly. Yes, and
But then they also lose their soul, right?
they lose their soul, and because they're practicing necromancy, this kind of reminded me of Rachel Gillig's Dark Window, where when
Really?
you, in the sense of when you use magic, it always comes at a cost.
Oh, okay.
So when it came to necromancy, when you would use necromancy, you would have to deal with the aftermath of it. So Kane Farron has been the High Reef for a while, and because of that, he is just extremely cold and just looks lifeless. And Helena comes along, and he's supposed to be over here going through her mind. And oh my God, I hate guessing. I don't like, I had no thoughts going into this. So to me, when he would go in and just watch a few things, I'd be like, this is like low-key dumb. He's like not doing anything. No, you went to go get a sandwich? Crazy. Let me watch this 40 times. Isn't that like, I don't know if you felt the same way. I was like, what's going on?
I had no idea what the point of that was. Honestly, what I thought was happening was that he was going to go into her memories and like mess with them. I don't know. I just thought it was going to be more.
And to me too, I was taking it from the sense of I know the world it's based off of. So I was like, what's gonna have to happen between these two for them to like each other? Because right now there is no redeemable qualities about him.
Yeah.
He
be killing people.
he be killing
left and right.
And
he killed
he's
a
also,
whole family
I mean, he's killed a lot more.
with children. No one talks about that.
No one talks about that. That's what I'm saying. No, but also he's always pissed off. He's like
I would be too.
I know. I would be too. All these damn people testing me. No, but like he's, to me, there was, if I was in her position, no, like there was no redeemable qualities about him. But then it got to the point where he was really the only person that was around her. So she latched onto him.
But then there was even a moment when I think she was like going to go to sleep. And then she felt like, oh, he always comes? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's always there. Like,
Yep.
she felt kind of like, why don't I fear him?
Yes. There was a weird sense of familiarity.
Yes.
But she didn't know how to place it at that point.
Let's
So
skip forward.
So in this part of the book, because there's 3 parts, all you have to know is that things don't go well. They can't find a reason to keep Helena, because why are they going to keep one person and feed them normal people rations when they can't even open her mind? Might as well just kill her off. But then one dude, Strout, is like, what if we put her in the repopulation program? I just happen to have a womb right here that she can borrow if she brings it back to me. So like,
No,
yeah,
he fixed her womb because she was sterilized.
Yes. And
He
I
did
forget what he
something
did,
to
but
her.
he reversed it. And so because of that, she is set to go to the repopulation program.
But wasn't that because Morrow?
Yeah.
Morrow?
Morrow.
Morrow wanted more magical children?
Yes. And so then I don't remember who brings it up. I think it's Strout, but he says, wait, wouldn't the best first person to have her be the High Reef?
Yeah, because he's very powerful, and then she is a Vivimancer, but also has the Animancer, which
And
I
he
forgot what that was,
doesn't-
but
He doesn't fight it at this point.
fair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't fight it. And it makes sense now. But reading this, I was so like, I didn't know this scene was going to be in it. I don't want to talk about it much, but it's chapter 18 through 20.
Yeah, and this is based on Harry Potter, but also the Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale? I've never seen it, but
Yes.
I kind of know
There was-
what happens,
yeah.
which they use women, right, for surrogacy.
Yes.
That's too dark for me, but
It was.
it was a lot.
Did you read it?
I read a little bit, but honestly, I had to skim because I couldn't. It just really hurt because Helena was already idealizing ending her life,
Yeah.
and so this didn't help her mental state.
No.
And I hated.
It
I
was
hated this scene.
really, when it came to her thoughts, it was really graphic.
Mm-hmm.
And I also hated it. And to me, I thought, I didn't see the name of the chapters. To me, I just thought this story was going to continue from here.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever was in her mind was going to be something Luke said, like, I left my wand here. You know, like I thought.
They don't have
that's, no, my metal wand.
My metal one.
No, I thought that was going to be the point. So
Right.
when I had told you, like, I'm out, I was under the impression that they're gonna have to redeem him from this point. I hated it. Mm-hmm. I hated it. I hated it. And then after that happens, she has this moment where, because she is now pregnant and there's a lot of like, just her health is all over the place.
Also, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but doesn't Aurelia also attack her in this section?
And tries to gouge out her eyes.
Yeah, and then Farron shows up and heals her.
Wasn't it crazy that Aurelia and Farron kissed while Farron looked right at Helena?
That was crazy.
Oh my God. Look away. But at the end of this part, I just want to say, there's a lot of craziness happening with her health. And while that's all happening, the barriers in her mind slowly start undoing.
Yes.
And it ends with like Farron holding her. And it's just like, Helena, are you good? Mm-hmm. And then it ends there. Mm-hmm. And so then part 2 is now the 2 years that were lost.
Mm-hmm. So the past.
I do want to talk about this part pretty quickly.
Yeah. But we already mentioned a little bit. This was the part where we see that she is kind of used by her side.
Isn't it crazy how everyone called her replaceable, but she really be doing everything? Mm-hmm. Why were they calling her replaceable?
I don't know, just to scare her, I guess. And I hated that she got in trouble for saying that, what if we do necromancy like the other side? Yeah. And then they were like, as punishment, now you're going to have to talk to
Crowder? Was this it?
Farron? Now you're going to have to be friendly with Kane Farron, and because he's like the spy of the other side.
But also he requested you.
Oh, yeah. He said he had 2 conditions. 1, to be pardoned of all sins, and 2, to have her forever.
So when this was brought up, I was like, oh, so whatever happened in the future, there's going to have to be a point where their romance builds in these 2 years. So then to go back to that point, maybe it justifies his reaction. Because when he was reacting to those scenes in the first part, he was very...
What scenes?
Chapter 18 through 20.
Oh, when he takes advantage of her?
Yeah, he was very disgusted. So I was confused.
Right.
So I was waiting for that, just like the reasoning behind that.
You're saying the reasoning as to why he
reacted that way.
Why he reacted at all? You mean?
Yes. Okay. So yes, she has to meet with Kane Farron. He does not ever want to meet with her.
No.
And I hated that stupid line where, the first time they meet, he's like, "I got you a gift. Here's a ring. I press it, it gets hot on your finger. If I press it twice, that means it's important. If I press it one, come anyway." And then she's like, "Okay, what if I press it?" Don't you ever fucking come. You think I'm a dog? No, I'm never going to fucking come. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Seemed a little unfair, but.
Walks away and he's like, oh, damn. Did she get the message?
Do you think she knows that?
Wait, was that too mean? Was that too mean? Yeah. No, but it doesn't start with like. Like, it doesn't he say, I'm going to say it out of order. The only reason he had mentioned her name was because he randomly remembered it. And he was like, if I say the most random ass, basic ass bitch out there, they're going to think I have an infatuation with someone. So they're going to think they have leverage over me, but they don't.
Right.
Because you can never catch me lacking.
But he lacked.
But oh, boy, did I lack.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think he was going to fall in love.
He teaches her how to fight.
Yes.
Her team was really just leading her to the wolves, blind.
Oh my God.
Because he teaches her how to fight, and then there was a moment when they had to like infiltrate someplace, and they didn't even know that she knew how to fight.
Yep.
So it was like, well, good thing she got training.
Where'd she get those daggers? That's crazy.
Where'd you get that gun?
I know.
It's just like more weapons.
What if? Oh my God. Go back to the fucking when she's like talking about we should do necromancy. What if it was like, I've been crafting it for a long time. We've been using swords and wands. I don't know. What if we crafted a metal in the shape of it? It's like, that's a gun. That's it. You just made a gun.
We've seen those before. Okay, put that away.
So she does get thrown into like hell because of her team, because the war at this point was not looking well, but they used her talking about necromancy as a, guys, don't you get it? That was God testing us, and we got it. Now we're good. We're gonna win this war because we all said no. Amen. And so she is over here like, that's freaking crazy. We're gonna lose this war. And the only reason there's an upturn in the war is because she is out here doing the Lord's work and is dealing with Cain and coming back and giving whatever intel he's giving, but she can't talk about it. And so there's this really bad fight that happens where they kidnapped Luke and Soren, who is, because it was Luke, Soren, and Helena, the three best friends, and Layla, right? Which was
Layla. I thought it was Lila.
Lila, which was Soren's twin sister, the paladin to Luke. They all wanted to go get Luke back, and Soren was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a death mission, so if I die, you need to bring me back. I know that we all said no, but we cannot afford to lose Luke. And so unfortunately Soren does die, and Luke sees Helena reanimate him. And this lawful good boy, I don't know how old they are. They're like 17, right? At this point?
I think so.
He just completely is so disgusted and is like, how dare you even think about doing that? But because they're in the middle of escaping from these undying, se van, like they leave. But then there's like a lot of bad going on. But then all the undying get killed off quickly. And I think everyone else has like drowned.
Okay.
And Helena gets swooped up and Cain is like, you're lucky. I was over here fighting your side and I saw you, and I'm like, I'm gonna give him an easy time. You're lucky, because I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, they had already kissed before and they had had tension before. And I think they had already been intimate at this point. But this is the first time that they kiss where there is no reason behind it.
Yeah.
Like it's
like they're not using each other.
Yes. Because after this, and it's so funny. This reminds me of the scene in Community. You know, when they've all... Have you watched that show? When one of them was like, oh, we don't want them to think that we knocked them out. So then they wait until everyone wakes up and they get up and it's like, oh, we all passed out.
Yeah.
I felt like that was Helena because she was like, man, what happened? Her wounds are all healed already. What happened?
That was crazy, guys.
But after this, when her and Cain Farron meet, it is more like they're kissing a lot more. It's a lot more romantic, and he's very possessive over her.
And I think at this point they had also kind of agreed that he will always come for her.
Yes.
Like, I'll always be there for you.
Babe, you have to call me as often as possible. It's like, you told me, I know what I said. Call me all the time. And it's funny because he always says, like, I'll call you and, you know, we can always meet. And then it's said that he calls her every single day. It's like, what you doing? What you doing? I thought you said 2 was emergency. And
it's like 10.
It is. I missed you. But they're meeting very often, and it's there's like a point. Oh, I think it's at this point. She leaves because Luke is so mad about the necromancy for like 4 or 5 days and stays with Cain and just comes back. And people are like, where were you? Like, we're in the middle of a war. That's really suspicious that you were out for that long. But, I mean, what did she say? No one listens to her anyway, so.
And it was very confusing because in the first part, she really, really admired Luke.
Yes.
So seeing their strained relationship in the second part, I did not expect that at all.
It made me so sad. And, okay, here's my question to you. We're going to move. It's a dense book. So if you want to know what happens,
Can we
go
just
read
wrap
it.
up the second part?
Yes.
How does it end again?
I wanted to ask you about that because I was confused. Luke, had he died? Was he necromanced? Was that what he was?
So I was really confused about this too because Luke was acting weird. Like,
Yes.
I think it was Helena who was like, he just did something that I just didn't think would be a Luke thing to do.
Yes.
And then he got Lila pregnant. And then I think right after this, we find out that there's somebody else
inside
of Luke, which is from the bad side.
And they did this in order to get the child of the prodigy son so they could take the child.
Yes. But then...
the thing gets killed, whatever's in him.
Yes.
But then he tells her that he died a long time ago.
Or I was so confused about
this.
this.
Right? Because I think he was undying.
No, but then there was a moment where he saw Moro and the good side was also there, and then Moro killed Luke in front of everyone. So everyone thought this was how he died, but he had died before that.
Yes. That's how I understood it.
Yes. Crazy.
That is crazy. But at this point, Luke does say, don't tell Lila.
Oh, yeah.
That's so sad.
And then take care of my baby, yeah? Thank you. Yeah.
Take care of my child. Peace out.
Who I love so much. Insane.
That's so sad. One of my favorite things about this book was Luke and Helena's friendship. I really, 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 really liked it.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Harry and Hermione's friendship. So it makes me sad that there was a world where they're not friends.
Where they have some problems.
Yeah. So part 2 ends with Helena's at a point where she just wants to leave this war and she wants to make sure her people are safe. And she was told by Luke to take care of Lila. So she's like, if I can run away with Lila, good. But I also got to take my guy.
Yeah.
We got to go. And so he is like, I'm literally the High Reef. There's no possible way I can go.
Because he doesn't have his soul, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have a soul and he's too well known. Like his face has now been put.
I mean.
Yeah.
He's.
Well, before he always had the helmet.
Oh, yeah.
And then
right.
he had like slaughtered an entire town. And was
like
now
you do.
known, like you. That's crazy. But he couldn't leave. But I think there was a point where he wanted to. Like they were going to. So he was going to clear. Because remember,
I felt like this man did not try to leave.
Oh my God.
At all.
Well, I think he was open to it. I don't think it was ever clear. But Lila got taken and he went to go get her. And then just came up to Helena and was like, I got caught.
Oh, yeah. Well, he only went to Lila because Helena asked him to go.
And he would do anything.
Yeah.
And so to Helena, she's like, no, I can't live without him. And I know that if I can destroy that room, they can't see the cameras, they can't see the footage. So she goes and creates a bomb to destroy the room, but she gets caught. And it occurs to her like, they are going to go through my mind and they're going to be able to see him. And she remembers Soren's dad, Titus, who his brain was completely deconstructed. And she was like, what if I do that? But instead of deconstructing, I construct walls around certain parts of my mind. But, it's not the dad. She thinks about Soren because after she had necromanced him, she had to forget. So she blocked off parts of her mind. So she's like, I just have to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it really sucks because while she's doing this, she can hear him calling out. But she's like, I just gotta
Forget him.
So she forgets him. And then this is now part 3.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is when she...
Wait,
literally the way that part 1 ended was when he was like, girl, you good?
You good?
And then she looks at him and she's like, you're okay. Like, you're back, basically.
But he's very guarded about this.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know how much and what she remembers exactly. Mm-hmm. And then he also doesn't know how she's going to react with what he had done to her so far. Mm-hmm. So.
Because also, I mean, he wasn't that nice to her anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he abused her. Mm-hmm. Wait, and then didn't he break her wrist in the second part? Why did he do that? I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but he had mentioned in the second part when they were like completely in love with each other, which they never said. They never said
the L word.
But when she did leave him a note and wrote, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then left it.
Oh, yeah.
But
did you get my note?
No, it's in his wallet.
I know.
No, but he had mentioned that the reason why he's so detached and so cold is because his mom, Enid. So his mom, Enid, had been taken as a prisoner and he was forced to torture her and see her get tortured. Mm-hmm. And he said that he never wanted to care for someone like that again because he never wants Moreau to have that against him ever again. So that's why he was so cold. But then he lost because he got caught lacking. And so coming back to the present time, he doesn't know how to act around her because knowing the character he is, he's pissed. You know?
Yeah.
But because she is sick and pregnant, he's just kind of like, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, because also the transfusion? Transmission? Yeah. Transfusion.
Of what?
When he was like trying to get into her brain.
Yeah.
It made her really sick. So she would get like fevers.
Yes.
Brain fevers, I think is what they said. And so it made her really sick. And now being pregnant, now she's real sick.
Yes. And so he's very cautious about what to do around her, but she's over here like, we meant something to each other. Mm-hmm. So I don't want you to keep leaving because I never know what you is going to come back. But then they have a moment where she tells him like, oh, I just want you to know, like, I'm not mad at you, it's not your fault. And he crashes out and is like, oh yeah, no, it's not my fault, I just lost you for 2 years and looked everywhere except the place that mattered, huh?
Yeah.
And he loses it. And she's like, no, I don't. It's not your fault. Like, you always said that you would come find me and you would protect me. I'd say that same shit too. Like, I did not want anything bad to happen to you. So I did what I had to do. And I'm sorry, but I did go find, like, I was looking for you. But there was literally nothing else I can do. And so the part 3 is them slowly rekindling this relationship.
But then also him trying to get her to escape.
Yes.
But she doesn't want to escape if it's not with him.
Yes. But he has pretty much set in his mind that he's not going to get out of being the High Reef. Mm-hmm. And so Lila's safe. He did save Lila. And I think it's funny. I think it's funny that he talks about like, oh yeah, no, I visit her. She hates me.
Yeah, she attacks me every time.
But she is safe. And the plan is for an envoy to come and pick Helena up and for her to leave. Mm-hmm. But she says, if I can somehow get you out, you need to come with me.
Yes.
And he's okay with this plan as long as her plan does not hurt her.
Mm-hmm. As long as it doesn't tire her out also.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how they get out.
So the dad attacks them?
Atreus.
Or something happens with Atreus and now he's dying.
Atreus is undying though.
Well, then, I don't know. Explain this one to me.
Atreus is undying. Oh no, he isn't dead, but there's something special about him. But in order for someone who has given a part of themselves to Moreau to become mortal again, someone has to sacrifice themselves willingly for him. Mm-hmm. And his dad did that for him. Even though his dad didn't like him at first, but he did like his wife, and he's like, she would have wanted it. She would have wanted it.
I kind of just felt like, I mean, I guess there's nobody.
It's so funny because like I'm over here trying to read the story and not put my perspective in there. Like if a man talked to me like this, because when that fucking dad was like, I loved my wife. She was mine, always mine. I'm like, oh my God, these two bitches are the same. I fucking apple does not fall far from the tree.
No, they're literally the same because Atreus did not like Farron for some reason.
Yeah.
And now Farron doesn't like his baby either.
Oh my God.
He did not want to get near that baby.
But okay. So yeah, let's skip forward. They end up getting out because he has a soul now. Nice. Lives with Lila. Lila's over here like, you know what?
I can't live like this.
I love this big, sexy, beautiful life. But why is Moreau still alive? Give me 10 seconds.
I'll be back.
And a gun. I'm gone. And so she leaves, comes back, and is like, that's my place. Paladia, whatever it was called. That's my place. I'm taking my son, Paul. Which, first of all,
Paul. I'm glad we both thought the same thing. I was like,
Lila.
Paul.
Paul. It's such a... That's one of those names where you never hear a child named Paul, but you hear adults named Paul. No one names their kid Paul.
They become
Any Pauls out there? I fucking hate that name. And everyone has such a pretty name in this book.
Yeah. Paul?
Dude, that's how I kind of felt about the name Luke, too. It was better, but I'm like, why did they give these guys basic-ass names? That's crazy.
I don't know. But, okay, so then they have a baby, Enid girl.
Yeah. He does not like his baby.
No, doesn't want to touch the baby.
But then she's like, come look at your baby. And that's literally it. That's all it takes. Because he looks and he's like, it looks like you. And
there it is. They live happily ever after.
The end.
No,
I think it's cute that...
So then Enid grows up.
Yes. And I think it's really cute that Enid, because of her parents' past that they've obviously already talked to her about, she can't go to Paladia until she's much older.
Yeah.
And when she does, Paul is already going to school at the academy. And she shows up and opens a history book and sees everything that they said about her parents. And Paul's like, loser, hanging out in the library. Oh, just like your mom. No, but like, he says like, why are you looking through that? You know they're never going to tell it the way it is. And she's like, I get curious about what they say, and sometimes they don't even include my mom. And so then she looks at the footnotes and sees that her mom's name is on there. So then she goes to the page for it. And, well, before it says this last part, I really like how cute Paul and Enid are with each other.
I know, they kind of had a moment together.
They had a moment. But I wonder where that stemmed. They were meeting every year. Yeah. During their little breaks. But it kind of just... To me, it felt like whoever wrote this was like, and if Hermione ever ended up with Harry, this would have been what it was like. You know what I mean? Like, it was very self-indulgent. Oh. That's kind of what it felt like to me.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh, because he did look like Luke.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he had a dumbass name. Okay, but...
Apologize to all the Pauls.
Sorry, Pauls. I'm here for every Paul out there. Every fucking Paul I love. Okay. They have a moment at the end, but it very much felt like it was like what was it called? No. What was the Hermione?
I don't know. I've never been in this.
I never shipped it, so I don't know.
In this side of the world.
But at the very end, she reads the excerpt of her mom, and it's just like, Helena, fucking hated this bitch, never did anything, never fought. Remember? It ended with like she never fought in the war.
Yeah, because I remember that she got mad. Enid got mad because her mother section was really, really short.
Yes, and false.
Yeah, and she did the most.
Yeah, the fact that was such a good way to end the book, because the fact that the last line is like she never fought, and I'm like, this war ended because of her, and the fact that none of y'all bitches. No, everyone's a hater out here, dude. If I was fucking Enid, I'd be. Y'all suck. Y'all suck.
I thought it was funny though when someone was like, Helena? It's like, oh, I'm sorry. You just reminds me of somebody I once known.
Well, you thought a freaking 16-year-old was your friend who's probably 40 or dead? That's crazy.
She thinks dead, but.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
The end.
The end.
So you ate this up.
I didn't think I was going to. There was a point where I was like, dang, this would have been a DNF. And it was just that scene.
The chapters 18 to 20.
But after knowing that we got to see what came before, it reminded me of that really bad rendition of the Joker. Where he
back up
bad in the way where it was really bad, like the things that he would do to people.
You're talking about Jared Leto?
No. It was the comic Joker. I don't remember which one it was, but he makes a husband do a really horrible thing, and I remember reading that, and it was so disgusting. And people were like, "Well, it's a form of torture. Yeah. Like he didn't enjoy what he did, but he was put in a position where he had to," and that's kind of what this felt like.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you felt about it.
I get you. I just kind of feel like he could have done something else, you know? If he just like put his two brain cells together, because the Strauss?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Strauss?
They told him, we'll give you 2 months to get her pregnant.
He didn't in the first week.
No, right? That's literally my point. Like, I feel like
he didn't prolong.
He didn't even really try. I forgot about that. You know, he kind of just was like.
I also didn't understand why it was a continuous thing. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't once.
Well, I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I get it, but it's a lot. And just to say, I'm not justifying what he did. It's horrible.
And I mean, he didn't want to, but he still did it. So
and there was a line that Helena says that kind of threw me off.
She says a line where basically they both got hurt by the action.
Yes. Which I get it.
But no.
Because he knew.
Yeah. I understand why the story is so polarizing, because on one end, I do know that fan fictions love to romanticize abusive relationships. I don't know what happened in Manacled, but I do know that scene happened a lot earlier in Manacled.
Oh.
And I feel like it happened a lot more times. You know what I mean? So I feel like
that's worse.
Yeah. So I feel like that situation is just always so present, and especially in like the captive dynamic. And I don't know Hermione fan fictions, obviously, but from what I've seen, a lot of people bring up that why is Hermione always a captive?
Yeah.
Why is she always a slave?
Yep.
I don't know enough about Harry Potter to.
That's basically it. It's always like that.
So, since I don't have the backstory to what these characters actually are, when I was reading this story, I felt so disconnected to everybody. I was thinking like, okay, this is Hermione, Avi, and this is Draco. But I don't really know them. I don't really know their personality, except Hermione. I know she's the smart one.
Yeah.
And the one who's like a badass. I know that much. But like Luke and then Soren and even Lila, I was like, I don't I don't care about these people. Like, I don't know them. To me, the story felt so, it was a lot of telling and not showing, which is crazy because it's so long. The story is so long.
But that's what I'm telling you, dude. That to me isn't because this author is a bad writer. That is because it stemmed from a fan fiction.
Yeah.
And if you have no connection to these characters, don't throw 40 characters at me.
Yeah. And I totally agree with you because you had brought that up to me before we started reading, that fan fictions generally only really work because we have the world already.
Yeah.
So reading this story and it being such a dense world and being after the war, I was so confused about everything. And even like the magic system, I had to look it up. And it's so funny seeing how many people try to explain like the magic in this world. And even then I was like, I still don't really understand it.
And I didn't see a point in overcomplicating it. You didn't have to make the magic that. Give them wands.
Just give them
Just give them a wand.
No, I think if they had wands, JKR could sue.
Oh, yeah. No,
I was like,
true.
a wand?
I don't know. To me, I'm the opposite side.
Yeah.
Because I know Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And so I like the idea of this taking place after the war. But what I didn't enjoy was just how poorly they treated Hermione when she did fucking everything.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what they had against her. Because if she literally did nothing, that's different. She did everything.
Yeah.
And there was even this point in the second part when she knew that she was being sold to Cane Farron, and she came back the night after they had finally like done what everyone thought she was going to do, which was give herself up. And when she came back, the guy that sent her had the audacity to pity her and was just kind of like, you didn't deserve that. And it's like, you gave me up. You have no right to be sad and look at me like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I totally agree with you. But what I did appreciate was that we get to see that both sides suck. One just sucks more, but I don't know.
I think that's what I liked about Harry Potter fan fiction because...
Did you read a lot of Harry Potter fan fiction?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I did not. I read a few, but there were some that I read that really talked about how magic, there was bad to both sides. And it was very much like you hate on muggles because that was really like the biggest thing. But like there are so many advances that can come from muggles or like something like that. Like there's more to the world than just like you have to go to Hogwarts and then you have to do this. Like there was so much more to that. So I like that people were able to explore the world more through that. And this is what that book was doing as well. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked this book.
Oh, but then, another thing I didn't like was that Moreau was just killed.
My God, yeah. That's like... crazy because literally Lila was like, go get me a gun. I'll be right back. Because she just left, dude. She just left.
Yeah.
And the fact that the papers were like, no, it was crazy. Like, we all gave up because we just didn't feel like it. And Lila was like, literally, give me my gun. Like, they quoted her, give me my gun. And she went in there and killed that bitch.
Yeah.
And to me, like, isn't it kind of weird that the world still went on while he was alive? You know, because this is fucking Voldemort. It's fucking Voldemort. You're telling me that he can just live amongst us while I go to freaking the grocery store?
Is that what was happening?
Oh my God.
People were going to the grocery store.
Me in the self-checkout, but Voldemort took it. So I'm like, oh, fuck.
You're making me think about like the Marvel movies where it's like just people just at the store and then here comes Iron Man throwing someone into the building.
And I'm about to clock in. Like, it's like, that's crazy to me that he just existed.
Yeah.
And also Moreau, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, he was kind of a weak bitch.
He was a weak bitch. People made fun of him. People made fun of him. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Voldemort, more like...
Don't say it. More like snooze.
Thank you. But yeah, I really like this story. I it didn't revitalize anything in me because I feel like Harry Potter to me is just always present in my mind.
Really?
It just always is. So it's just like, I don't know.
I didn't know you still loved it.
I do, but it's not like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's kind of like that childhood friend.
Yeah.
Childhood imaginary friend.
Oh my God. I don't know. It's always going to be a part of me.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's something I can ever let go. But trust. But trust.
Yeah.
If J.K. Rowling is ever like, I'm going to release another book, but I'm going to add a few chapters. I'm going to switch it up. You, Aaron, you're not going to catch me at a Barnes & Nobles. Hell no.
What if she does like an extra epilogue or something?
I'm good. I don't care whatever this fucking lady thinks she has to add. She's, oh my God. I fucking, remember when she said Dumbledore was gay?
Oh my God. I was like, slay. Wait, he's not gay in the books.
He did nothing, but she was like, no, but the undertones.
You didn't read between the lines.
Read between the lines when he was like, Harry, did you throw your fucking name in the goblet of fire? But he was saying like, Harry, I need to tell you something.
I need to tell you about my love life. Okay.
5 out of 5 book. I really, really liked it.
Wow.
I told my friend Darlene, shout out to Darlene.
Shout out, girl.
That we were going to talk about this book. And when Lily got married, shout out. When Lily got married, I was sitting with Darlene and we were talking about books because she was like, oh my gosh, you and your friend have a podcast. And I'm like, yeah, we read a lot of books. And she's like, oh, you know, if you ever wanted a good story, I don't know if you ever read fan fiction, but you should read Manacled. And she sent me the link to Manacled because she had the saved link.
Oh my God.
And she was like, I have it saved on my phone just in case I ever need it. And like, I thought it was so funny, but I was like, we're never going to read this. So whatever. But that was before they said they were going to make it into Alchemized. And so when they did make it into Alchemized and we said it was going to be our book of the month, I texted her randomly and I was like, hey, it's been a while. We're going to read Alchemized.
Yeah.
And she immediately was like, dude, the way I chase that high every single day. Oh my God. And she was so excited.
Yeah.
But she has never read Alchemized. She's only read Manacled.
I wonder how people feel who have read Manacled.
I kind of want to read it now.
You should read it.
I'm curious.
You should read it and let me know.
I have to find that email she sent me.
You're going to dig?
Oh my God. It's still crazy to me that people thought it was okay to sell that on TikTok Shop.
People are interesting.
Would you ever bookbind a fan fiction for me?
I don't know how to bookbind. I need to learn that first.
Isn't it just big staples?
No, it's still a lot of glue.
No, I can big staple it.
Okay.
I have a really strong stapler.
Oh, okay. It's a thick fan fiction, though.
Oh, which one are you thinking? The Bible. Oh my gosh.
My favorite one.
That's my favorite one too. I would bookbind a fan fiction for you. I would like to see if I could guess which one you would want to bookbind. Wait, without telling me anything, do you have a fan fiction that you would want bookbound?
Bookbound. Let me think. Give me a second.
Give me a second too. Yes.
You know what's so funny? I don't know if it's actually good anymore. You know when you think you found gold and then you look back at
16,
it,
yeah,
and you're like, wait, the writing kind of sucks.
There was this one fan fiction that I really, really liked, but at this point, we weren't reading the same types of fan fiction.
You were reading my Megaverse.
Okay, whoa. And my one friend who I did have to talk to, she had went to college.
Oh, okay.
So this was just me. I was on my own.
By yourself.
I was on my own with this one. And I remember I read it and I was like, this is so good. This is so good. And I had an off-brand Zune. This is so embarrassing. I had an off-brand Zune. So I downloaded the fan fiction and put it on my Zune. And I would literally read it every single day.
Oh my God.
And it was long as fuck. And it got to the point where the last chapter of that fan fiction, I knew it front to back.
Really?
Dude, I knew it.
Oh
and so then I stopped thinking about it after I graduated high school because, I grew up.
Yeah.
But then
one does.
But then at the end of my first year, I was like, I wonder what happened to that fan fiction. Because don't you ever get those moments?
Yeah,
I want to see her again.
Yeah.
And so then I looked her up and I didn't see anything. And
I hate that.
Well, I didn't. It's not that I looked her up. I looked up my account and I checked my starred or whatever, my bookmarked, and I couldn't find her name and I couldn't find the fan fiction. And I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't even remember what it was called.
Yeah.
But then
an angel arrived.
No, I was like, I remember the lines. So then I wrote as much as the last chapter that I remembered.
My God.
And she had a blog spot. Is that what they were called? Blogspot.com. It was just like a blog where people can write.
Yeah.
She had a blog spot and she basically wrote like, I don't feel like I want this, because she wanted to be a writer. She's like, I don't want this to ever follow me. So I didn't want to have it on that website. But I did really like it. So here it is. So not only did I find it, but I found out she wrote like 2 more after, like continuations. And I never read them, and they still exist on my computer.
Why did you never read them?
I just never read them, but they're still there on my, like, I have them in my computer.
Oh, okay. Just in case. For
a rainy day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The lights turn off and it's like, we need entertainment. And I'm like, okay, let me start. It was a darkened story.
Have you seen that video where it's like, okay, how long is the drive? Oh, 2.5 hours. Perfect. I'm going to watch Wicked. And then they close their eyes.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I have a couple.
Yours.
I have a couple that I would love.
The one.
Aw, just one?
The one. What is the one that you always go back to?
I haven't gone back to any in a while, but there is this one that I really, really love a lot. It's not that long. I don't think so. But it just made me feel so much.
Oh, dude.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
So you can ignore it.
No, Queen,
Wait, there was actually another one that I think you were also in that fandom that I loved.
I think I know
that I read with our mutual friend.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
You do?
I think so.
What does it start with?
M?
No.
What does it start with?
R.
Tell me later.
It was really, really popular, and
oh my God, tell me later, because I feel like I know it, because I see the cover, because you remember when people used to make fan fiction covers? Oh my God.
You're so talented. Oh, you just triggered a memory.
What?
That's another issue people have with this book, that they think it's AI generated.
The cover? That's crazy. Why would they do that?
Not AI generated, but it was made by an artist who uses AI in her art. But she said she didn't in this one.
I swear.
I swear, guys. I swear. But yeah, so I think we're done. That concludes.
I think we're done too.
You gave it a 5. I give it like a 3.
Okay. I thought you were going to give it lower.
2.5.
Oh, wait, stop. Actually, keep going.
2.
Okay, we can stop there.
Okay.
To anyone who is listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcast on, thank you so much. If you can please leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read. But nothing for February, because that's my month.
Cheli's month.
That's my month. I will say January, we already have it all prepped up. So just wait, because we're cooking.
Yeah.
We're cooking something.
Yeah, and you love it
January's
so much.
great. February's even better.
March, even better.
2026 is going to be a good year.
I'm so excited.
It's a good year. I really hope that I lost my train of thought.
I do want to say that I'm very grateful to anyone who has stuck around with us for these couple of years that we've been doing this.
Yep.
2025 was really good to us in terms of growth. And I can't wait to see how much we grow in 2026.
I agree. Thank you.
And if you're looking for another way to support us a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want something that's monthly, we have a Ko-fi, which is spelled ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you're watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we post every Tuesday. If you want to follow our Fable and Goodreads, our book of the month for January is going to be
Canary by Tijan.
Tijan? I thought it was Tijan. Maybe. I don't know. But that is going to be our book of the month. If you want to follow our Fable, Goodreads, if you want to follow any of our social medias, or find our Google Forms where you can send us recommendations. There
Or
are people who throw in like arcs if you want to talk about it with us.
Or just some kind words.
Yeah.
Some
and some encouraging. If you just want to say, you got this.
That'd be really nice.
That would be amazing. You can find all of that on our Linktree, linktr.ee/thebookfix.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Whoa, you really won this
so
time.
sorry.
You won. I'm sweating.
I'm sorry. I talked so much.
No, I love it when you talk.
I
just want to be like,
I fear I yap.
no, a yap session is always good for the soul.
Queen, you really get me.
I'll yap next month. Don't worry.
Yeah, you will.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's okay because February.
Okay, we're gonna go back and forth. I see.